Jennifer Aniston's story isn't just about fame, beauty, or the glitz that comes with being one of the world's most recognized faces. It's a journey that unfolds behind the camera, away from the flashing lights, revealing the determination, discipline, struggles, and quiet victories that built the woman who remains an icon of resilience and timeless charm in Hollywood. When most people think of Jennifer Aniston, they instantly remember the infectious laugh of Rachel Green from Friends, the style icon who defined 90s television, and the superstar who continues to command headlines. But what fewer people realize is that her career wasn't shaped solely by that one role. It was years of behind-the-scenes effort, setbacks, and persistence that created the Jennifer Aniston we admire today. Her early life was far from the glamorous image she portrays today. Born to actor John Aniston and actress Nancy Dow, Jennifer was exposed to Hollywood, but not in a way that guaranteed her success. In fact, her parents' troubled marriage and eventual divorce left deep scars on her childhood. Growing up, Jennifer often felt invisible and battled insecurities. She wasn't the girl who instantly stood out. She was told early on that she wouldn't make it big in film because she wasn't attractive enough by traditional Hollywood standards. But those very challenges became fuel for her persistence. Behind the scenes of Jennifer's early career, there was rejection after rejection. She worked as a waitress, a telemarketer, and even a bike messenger to make ends meet while auditioning for roles. Each no could have been the end of her dream, but she used every rejection as motivation. And here lies the first lesson for aspirants. Success in any creative field is not about how many doors open instantly. It's about how many times you knock, even after hearing no again and again. Her big break came with Friends in 1994. But even then, behind the scenes, Jennifer almost didn't play Rachel Green. She was originally cast for another role, and there were doubts about whether the show would even succeed. During the first season, Jennifer was juggling small film parts and uncertain contracts. No one knew Friends would become a cultural phenomenon, but Jennifer's behind-the-scenes focus was clear. She showed up prepared, professional, and eager to collaborate. That work ethic, invisible to the viewers at home, set her apart. One of the fascinating behind-the-scenes truths about Jennifer during Friends was her dedication to maintaining balance. While tabloids constantly dissected her personal life, Jennifer made it a rule to keep her professionalism intact. She never allowed gossip to interfere with her work on set. She kept friendships strong with her co-stars, so much so that decades later, their bond still shines. For anyone chasing a career in entertainment or any competitive industry, this is another takeaway. Your ability to build genuine relationships behind the scenes is just as crucial as your on-screen or public-facing talent. After Friends, many actors from ensemble casts struggled to break free from being typecast. But Jennifer reinvented herself by taking calculated risks in films like The Good Girl, and later in romantic comedies such as Marley and Me and Along Came Polly. Each choice wasn't random. Behind the scenes, she spent hours reviewing scripts, discussing with mentors, and choosing roles that allowed her to explore vulnerability, humor, and depth. She was shaping her narrative, not waiting for Hollywood to do it for her. Her personal struggles, often tabloid headlines, could have derailed her career. The very public breakup with Brad Pitt in 2005 became a global talking point. But behind the scenes, Jennifer chose growth over bitterness. She invested in self-care, therapy, and meaningful projects. She didn't hide her pain, but she didn't let it define her either. And this became another subtle secret of her success. Resilience is not about pretending nothing hurts. It's about learning, healing, and still moving forward with grace. Even in her late 40s and 50s, when Hollywood often sidelines women, Jennifer reinvented herself again with powerful performances in Cake and the critically acclaimed series The Morning Show. Both projects revealed her behind-the-scenes courage to tackle complex, less glamorous roles. She didn't rely only on her past fame. She leaned into her craft, training rigorously and embracing vulnerability on screen. This shift not only won her awards, but also respect from critics who once underestimated her. But what really defines Jennifer Aniston is her lifestyle behind the cameras. She isn't someone who just lives the Hollywood life. Her daily routine is disciplined. She wakes up early, practices yoga, maintains a balanced diet, and dedicates time to mindfulness. She emphasizes consistency over extremes. While many imagine celebrities indulging endlessly, Jennifer's real success stems from a grounded routine that sustains her energy and creativity. This is a lesson often overlooked. Glamour is built on discipline, not indulgence. Another behind-the-scenes factor that contributes to Jennifer's long-standing success is her approach to collaboration. Directors, co-stars, and crew members often describe her as approachable, kind, and professional. She treats everyone with respect, regardless of their role on set. In an industry fueled by ego, Jennifer has managed to keep hers in check. For aspirants, this is golden advice. Your reputation behind closed doors will often determine how many doors open for you in the future. Jennifer Aniston's philanthropy is also part of her lifestyle, often hidden behind the glam. She has been quietly involved in humanitarian work, supporting St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital, Stand Up to Cancer, and causes for women's rights. This isn't just charity. It's her way of grounding herself beyond fame. For aspirants, the reminder here is clear. Real success isn't measured only by recognition, but by the impact you create when no cameras are rolling. Even in her interviews, Jennifer has always emphasized authenticity. She admits that she still faces insecurities, that she still feels pressure from Hollywood beauty standards, and that she works hard to remain centered. This honesty itself is a behind-the-scenes truth. She doesn't pretend to have it all figured out, and that vulnerability makes her relatable. For aspirants who wish to follow Jennifer Aniston's success track, here are some distilled takeaways from her journey. 1. Persistence over perfection. Rejections will come, but persistence carves your path. 2. Build genuine connections. Relationships behind the scenes matter more than temporary spotlights. 3. Discipline is the secret ingredient. Fitness, diet, and consistent routines sustain creativity. 4. Resilience is strength. Public failures or heartbreaks don't end your journey unless you allow them to. 5. Keep evolving. Don't settle into one role or identity. Growth requires reinvention. 6. Authenticity wins. Stay true to yourself, even when the world demands a mask. 7. Impact beyond fame. Success multiplies when you give back to others. Jennifer Aniston's behind-the-scenes life proves that stardom isn't about luck or overnight success. It's about long-term dedication, self-care, reinvention, and the humility to never forget the human connections that matter most. That's why she remains not just a star, but an inspiration across generations. And as lights fade, cameras stop rolling, and tabloids move on to the next story, the truth remains. Jennifer Aniston's lifestyle and success journey are defined less by what we see on the screen, and more by the countless hours of unseen effort, discipline, and resilience she invests behind the scenes.